It's no mystery Half-Life is a little bit weird in places. A great example of this is how the crusher at the end of apprehension works. You can control it with the power of your mind. For context, this is how you control a train. And this is how you control the crusher. It uses the same UI and the same sounds and everything. That is pretty crazy. I've made a few videos on topic of this weirdness on my channel. You might have seen some. Now, this video combines them all into one thing. There is some new stuff here, but it's mostly aimed at new viewers. If you're not a new viewer, however, and want to stick around regardless, thank you very much. Enjoy the show. Tripmines are useful for creating shortcuts. For example, to get up there from down here, it takes this long by the train. But tripmines can help you climb up and will take much quicker. By the way, if you're skillful enough, you can use only 2 mines. But I'm using 3. Because I'm not that skillful. The tripmine trick lets you also skip this part. Here's how you can climb out of bounds. Crazy thing is, when you're out of bounds, in terms of the game logic, you're underwater. Pretty peculiar. And that little underwater path got you to this area, and it just so happens that this area houses a magical healing door. Yep, you heard me right. This is the aforementioned door, and it really has amazing healing powers. And to awaken them, we have to open it first. Unfortunately, it's locked, and here's a keypad. We need to find someone who has the code for this door. So, let's back up, go up the stairs, and find security guard. Hey,
hello.
Watch where you point that thing. Alright.
Luck has to change sooner or later.
Let's go.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Let's save it. And he's gonna open the door. And nothing happened. That's because there's a certain method to it. Watch this. I'm gonna load the game. I'm gonna push against the door. And watch what happens.
Well, that target range time is gonna pay off today.
The health shoots to 255. Okay. This is a little weird. Do I really have 255 health? Let's try blowing myself up. Oh, I didn't lose anything. Wow. Am I immortal? Boom. I'm invincible now. Snarks. Turns out snarks and grenades don't go together. Hey, Barney. Try to shoot me dead.
Don't make me do this.
I wanted you to do this. Still nothing. Aha! Finally a crack in the monolith.
Got one.
Got one! My flashlight is still on. Can move it post-mortem. So, as you could see, I didn't actually have infinite health. It just looked like that. Funny thing happens, if you've got some armor, the UI goes crazy.
Sir?
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
And this door has the same properties. I'll show you. There we go. So this video has been about doors. Surely opening a door in Half-Life can't be complicated. It's just a matter of pressing the corresponding button or pushing the door open, right? Well, there's a bit more to it, because you see, you can use scientists or guards to sort of force locked doors open. What do I mean? Let's find out. Here we've got a door that you cannot open normally. We're gonna use this gentleman to open it. How? By making him touch the door. You cannot just tell him to go open that door. You have to push him. So, let's give it a shot. Come on. Come on, Barney. You can do it. And there we go. The door is
I'll be
open.
happy to survive this with all my parts.
You're lucky you didn't get crushed by this door, Barney. There's a floating handle. A little bit further in We've Got Hostiles, there's this scene.
For God's sake, open the silo door! They're coming for us! It's our only way out! Oh my God, we're doomed!
To open our only way out, Gordon would have to get to the room with the red button. Unfortunately, the security door is locked. But, luckily, you can manipulate the screaming scientist to open it for you. Watch this.
God's sake, open the silo door! They're coming!
I'll wait right here.
Oh my God, we're doomed!
And one more example for good measure. So this is a relatively long
Good to see you.
cutscene,
Gordon, here you are.
and
We
they
just sent the sample
talk
down to the
and talk
test
and
chamber.
talk.
We've boosted the
And
anti-mass spectrometer
after
to
some time,
105%.
one of
Bit
them
of
is
gamble,
going
but we
to
need the extra resolution.
The administrator
One of them is
very
going to use
concerned
the
that we get a
retinal
conclusive
scanner
analysis of today's
to
sample.
open
I gather they went to some lengths to get it.
this
They're
door.
waiting for you, Gordon. In the test chamber.
Test chamber. There we go. But if I load the game,
Greetings.
I can make
Ah,
one of
Gordon,
them touch
here
the
you are.
door
We just sent the sample
and
down
leave
to
the
test
room
chamber.
We've
much
boosted
quicker.
the anti-mass
Come on.
spectrometer to 105%.
Please.
Gamble, but we need the extra resolution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive
Thank you.
analysis of today's sample.
Now that's the doors briefly covered. But what about the elevators in Half-Life? How do they work? For the most part, they work as you would expect. You go in, press a button, wait a bit, and you're on the other floor. But what if I told you you could teleport between floors instantly? How? Stay tuned. It looks like this. Doors close, and you're here. You can open the doors while the lift is still operating, quote unquote. I can go back. Ding. So what's going on? How does this work? Basically, this works by making the game think you're inside the lift when in reality you're outside. This little area here is the trigger area, and if you're inside it, the game knows, aha, after the doors of the lift close, I need to load the next map. That makes sense.
That makes sense to me.
But unfortunately, they made the trigger area a little too big. If you are standing a little before the doors, when they have closed, nothing happens. But if you hug the doors, the game thinks you're inside. When in reality you're outside, that's what triggers the game to load the map. And this lift is not the only one that works that way. For example, you will find one at the end of Unforeseen Consequences, or near the end of Hazard Course.
Lead a security guard into the next room. Lead a security guard into the next room. And press your use key. He will follow you until you face him and press the use key again.
Got it. And there's also one in Uplink. You can't trigger the map transition outside the lift though, like previously. You can, however, open the doors prematurely by pressing the outside button from inside through wall. And speaking of pressing buttons through wall, did you know there are two ways to activate a switch in Half-Life? The first one is very simple. Walk up to one and press the use key. The second one is coming up. Near the end of On a Rail, Gordon is tasked with launching a rocket, and getting to the control room is a bit tricky. You have to kill some soldiers, then climb a booby-trapped staircase, kill some more soldiers, and then finally reach the button. But you can save yourself all that hassle by performing a little trick, and that trick is to press the button from outside, and now you can get a real close look at the rocket. And die in the process. Everybody who's played Half-Life remembers the tentacles.
No! 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 Get it off me! Get it off! Get it off!
This time Gordon needs to turn on the power, oxygen and fuel. After doing so, you could go back and fire the rocket engine from inside the control room, or, more conveniently, just press the button from behind and watch the tentacles burn. And finally, in questionable ethics, we've got the surgical unit room. Normally, you have to go through this hole in the wall, jump down, avoid the spinning blades, and open the door. But of course, there's a better way. Just do this. BAM! And the door is open. As a side note, charge units also can be activated through walls. There's also a charger in a blast pit that can be used through the wall. Boing, 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 boing. Yeah, the AI in Half-Life can be wonky from time to time. Sometimes enemies don't want to attack you, like this soldier. Hey, you alright? Oh, I guess he wasn't alright. Where'd his body go? Or this headcrab? Can go inside the pipe? Something's blocking your way. I wonder what it is. Aha! Is this head crab. And it's happy just sitting there. Oh, it's turning. It's turning as I move. Huh? Hey, we're pals, right? No, we're not pals. Bad head crab. You're not like Lamar.
Lamar!
A soldier on the ground. Probably dead and... Oh my god. Your leg is not supposed to bend this way. This is some advanced yoga stuff. Wow. Do you like Doom? Click this video then. People seem to like it. Thank you and take care.